Like a lot of the Magic community, I've been trying to resist cracking into the Spider-Man series. But on a recent road trip, I happened to swing by a Micro Center, and they still had a collector booster box sitting there for $365. And honestly, I just couldn't pass it up. Curse you, Micro Center, and your totally reasonable prices. So now the plan is to do a full box opening and see if $365 is actually the magic number to make your money back on the singles. With Spider-Man card prices continuing to drop, I'm not exactly optimistic, but we're going to find out. Before I crack that box, though, I need something to store the pulls in. So I'm pulling one of my sealed Spider-Man bundles from the collection and opening it up completely. And that's what today's video is all about. All right, doesn't just have the special Spider-Man foil card storage box. This Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man gift bundle is packed. Right on top, we get one Spider-Man collector booster, which means this is our first little preview of what's waiting for us when we eventually crack that full collector booster box. Think of this as the trailer before the main event. We've also got 9 play boosters to tear through. An alt-art traditional foil Gwenom Remorseless, a Spider-Man spin-down life counter, because if you're going to lose life, you might as well do it in style. 5 foil and 5 non-foil full art spiderweb lands, plus 10 traditional foil and 10 regular basic lands. So yeah, we've got a lot to go through. Let's get into it. Yeah, this special Spider-Man foil box is going to make a perfect storage spot for all the Spider-Man MTG cards we're about to stack up. I'm honestly really excited to finally dive into some Spider-Man cards. It's been tough holding out this long. I'm not totally sure what I want to build first, though. I've been toying with the idea of a 5-color spider deck, maybe using Twitching Doll to help ramp, Spider-Punk to give everything haste, and Cosmic Spider-Man as the big finisher. But that's just where my head's at right now. Let me know down in the comments what Spider-Man decks you've built and which ones have actually been fun to play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 play boosters. That looks like the full art spiderweb lands. The collector booster. Just gonna put that aside for probably last. And here we've got our oversized 20-sided die. The number 1 is replaced with the classic Magic the Gathering symbol, and the number 20 features the Spider-Man emblem, which is exactly what you want to be seeing at the end of the game. And here's the promo, Gwenom, Remorseless. That foil finish and alternate art really make this one stand out right away. But because of the overprinting to be part of this bundle, this is actually one of the cheaper versions to buy as a single. And right behind that, we've got our stack of lands, 10 foil basics and 10 non-foil basics to round things out. I've got to say, the Spider-Man themed lands actually look really clean. That webbing detail and comic-style background give even your basics a little extra personality on the battlefield. The full art lands do look nice, but I personally prefer the ones that really highlight the New York skyline and cityscape. The versions that center heavily on the mana symbol feel a little too Pokemon-ish for my taste. Just not quite the vibe I'm going for in a Spider-Man deck. Let's see what the first play booster is holding. Outside of Spider-Punk and Cosmic Spider-Man, I'm also really hoping to pull an Eddie Brock with that borderless, classic comic book treatment. That retro look just hits different. What about you? What cards are you hoping to chase from this set? Our rare pull is Black Cat Cunning Thief, a legendary creature. And like a lot of the Spider-Man cards right now, the market value has really taken a hit. At the moment, this one's sitting at around 45 cents. We've got a Spider Cat, the Masked Meower, and this one's actually pretty hilarious. Its self-sacrificing mechanic kind of contradicts its own flavor text. Neither criminals nor veterinarians had much luck pinning down the uncatchable Spider Cat. I love it. This set really leans into that quirky, tongue-in-cheek humor. Oh, nice. Love it when a pack has two foils in it. Some of the most fun and standout cards from this set include Spider Sense for that super efficient, low-cost interaction, the Soul Stone for incredibly strong, indestructible ramp, and Iron Spider as a powerful build-around for artifact strategies. There are also awesome character cards like Miles Morales and Gwenom that feel both flavorful and mechanically unique. And of course, you can't forget the villains. Cards like Doc Ock bring some really creative mechanics that make them especially fun to build around in Commander. Oh, okay. That's interesting. artwork is actually way better in person. This set really shines with standout on-theme cards like Parker Luck for self-targeting card draw, and chaotic copy effects like Imposter Syndrome that can completely flip a board state. You've also got meme-worthy gems like Spider Cat, Masked Meow, which perfectly capture the set's playful tone. Other funny and unique highlights include Hydro-Man, Fluid Felon literally turning into a land, and of course, Bagel and Schmear, because nothing says Spider-Man like a good New York carb reference. All right, call it now. Do we hit something big in this pack? And nope, nothing. There we go, our first real hit. Spectacular Spider-Man in the borderless treatment. That is a beautiful pull right there. Another bagel and schmear. I swear, this card makes me hungry every time I see it. Might have to grab a real one as soon as we're done filming. Oh, nice! Anti-Venom, Horrifying Healer. I actually picked up the Marvel Legends Agent Anti-Venom figure a while back, and it came with a really awesome promo version of this card, but I haven't had the heart to crack that seal open. So now I can finally play the card and keep the promo safely sealed. Doc Ock, Sinister Scientist, and Lady Octopus both offer some really interesting build-around potential for artifact and inventor-style decks. If you like tinkering with synergies and value engines, these two definitely open up some creative directions. Doc Ock, Sinister Scientist, and Lady Octopus both offer some really interesting build-around potential for artifact and inventor-style decks. If you like tinkering with synergies and value engines, these two definitely open up some creative directions. Hydroman, Fluid Felon. This one's a little odd. It's a legendary elemental that turns into a land at the end step, which is such a strange design choice. But honestly, that weird flexibility might make it more versatile than it looks at first glance. All right, that just leaves the collector booster. Let's crack into it. So this pack comes out to about $6 in value. Hopefully the collector booster box treats us a little better. If the rest of the packs look like this, we're not getting anywhere close to that $365 buy-in. Either way, you'll have to tune into that video to see how it all shakes out.